Once upon a time, in a magical kingdom, nestled deep within the snowy mountains, there stood an enchanting ice palace. The palace was made entirely of glistening ice, sparkling like diamonds in the sunlight. It was home to the Snow Queen, a kind and gentle ruler who looked after the land and its inhabitants. One sunny winter morning, a group of adventurous kids decided to explore the ice palace. Among them were Emma, a brave and curious girl, Timmy, a mischievous yet good-hearted boy, and Mia, a thoughtful and imaginative young girl. As they approached the magnificent ice palace, they could hear the faint sound of music and laughter. Intrigued, they tiptoed closer to investigate. To their amazement, the gates of the palace opened by themselves, inviting them inside. The kids stepped into a world of wonder. The palace's interior was adorned with beautiful ice sculptures and colorful lights that illuminated the icy walls. The Snow Queen greeted them warmly, her smile shining brighter than the icy crystals around her. "I'm delighted to welcome you to my ice palace," the Snow Queen said, her voice as gentle as the falling snow. "Please feel free to explore and enjoy yourselves." Emma, Timmy, and Mia roamed around, their eyes wide with awe. They played tag, sliding gracefully on the ice floor, and marveled at the stunning ice sculptures that depicted tales of bravery and kindness. Each room they entered seemed to be more magical than the last. In the heart of the palace, they found a grand ice hall with a huge ice skating rink in the middle. The Snow Queen glided gracefully across the ice, inviting the children to join her in a joyful dance. Holding her hands, they twirled and spun, feeling the joy and magic of the moment. As they danced, they noticed a peculiar ice mirror on the wall. The Snow Queen explained, "This is the mirror of reflection. It shows the truest desires of your heart." Curious, the children took turns gazing into the mirror. Emma saw herself surrounded by friends. Timmy saw a world filled with laughter, and Mia saw herself bringing joy to everyone around her. The Snow Queen smiled warmly at their reflections. "Remember, my dear children, the power of kindness and love lies within each of you." Just as they were enjoying themselves, dark clouds began to gather outside the palace. The Snow Queen knew it was time for them to return home. She handed each child a magical snowflake pendant, whispering, "This will always remind you of the magic within." With heavy hearts, Emma, Timmy, and Mia bid farewell to the Snow Queen and her magnificent ice palace. As they stepped outside, the skies opened up, and a gentle snowfall blanketed the kingdom. The kids smiled, realizing they had left the ice palace with a treasure more valuable than they could imagine: the memory of a magical day and the reminder to be kind and loving always. From that day forward, the children cherished their snowflake pendants and held the memory of the enchanted ice palace close to their hearts. They knew that no matter how tough things got, they could find warmth and joy by spreading kindness and love to others, just like the Snow Queen had taught them. And so, the tale of the enchanted ice palace was whispered among children in the kingdom, filling their hearts with wonder and hope for generations to come.